What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock and help you guys better understand the price action of NIO. I'm also going to be giving you guys my price prediction for Monday, talk about where I see the share price going and what you should be anticipating. I'm also going to talk about the global situation, what's going on with oil and China, and how this may affect NIO, as NIO has very good deliveries that still make me very, very bullish and excited. Now, before I talk about the price prediction or what's going on, I do have to mention a couple of things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please do not take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. The last things, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Webull with my link down below and deposit any amount of money, whether it's $1 or $100, it's really up to you. You are guaranteed 5 free stocks, each worth up to $2,000. Once again, that's free money. And if you want to buy some NIO, you have the right to sell your 5 free stocks however much they're worth, whether it's $50, $100, $1,000, and you are able to buy NIO shares for free if you simply check out my offer down below. So this is a very good opportunity that ends in a couple of weeks, so please check it out. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at NIO, we are currently in the green right now, looking pretty darn good, and I am a little bit more bullish going into next week after what we're seeing from the stock price. Now, I do want to disclose a couple of things first, because these are the important things you need to know first before I talk about what's going on with NIO. The first thing is, in the global situation, we did see a bit of change in policy from President Joe Biden in the United States, but it does appear that many outlets are saying that it's backfiring now because of the fact that this is just a temporary relief that we're seeing, and it does not look like right now we're going to see the cost of crude oil go down. It looks like it's going to continue going up, and although he is trying to, create more sustainable production of energy, it's just that the policies are not in the best of state right now, and we are starting to see the effects of this, not to mention the fact that there's an opportunity cost from what happened in Ukraine, and we are starting to see it really have its toll on the stock market, at least to some degree. Now, looking at China, we're also seeing the lockdown that's perpetuating, right? Because of the fact that uh, the virus is spreading there. It's very sad to hear that. So I wish the best for every single individual, every single, innocent person. But because of the lockdown, that could be a little bit concerning for some investors. I just want to warn you guys about this. So far, it has not caused NIO to take a big hit, which is why I don't see this as a very big thing that's going to cause us to drop. If you look at the last 5 days, NIO did form that gap, which may end up getting filled soon. But as of right now, I'm not seeing the signs of this thing wanting to fill. Look at the way we're running up and up and up through previous levels of resistance, and we did end up going as high as almost $24. And since then, we're holding up very well. We had very good deliveries. I mean, the company's doing very well right now. It looks like it just wants to go and go and go, and that's the reason why I'm going to be a little bit more bullish going into next week. Now, I want to talk about these deliveries just real quick. If you haven't seen my previous video already, we had a record of 25,800 EVs in just Q1 of this year. They killed it. They're doing very well, and that makes me very, very excited. Now, I actually have the details right over here in this image. So this was posted by NIO Global, and the image is right over here. So you could see they're up 37.6% year over year. Let's go, guys. They killed it. We saw over 9,985 deliveries in March alone. But that's very, very good in my eyes, seeing the way this is growing. The first quarter had 25,000 deliveries, and that's up over 28% year over year. Once again, the 8th consecutive quarter of growth. And that's a total of 192,000 deliveries with 163 ET7s delivered. Let's go, guys. The ET7 is now getting delivered. That's very, very good news, and the company is getting better. So I know this chart's a little bit hard to see. I opened it in a new tab. It's kind of blurry, but you could see the numbers, right? This is January of 2021. This is the dark blue one is 2022. Big improvement in January. They had a slight improvement in February. They were affected a little bit by the chip shortage. In 2021 of March, they only did, let me see, like 7,000 deliveries, which is not bad. In 2022 of March, we're almost at 10,000. That's incredible. I'm so proud of them. And they're getting better and better and better as the production increases. So for the share price, what I see happening is I drew out these different ranges between support and resistance. I know it could be confusing, but if we trade in this range, this is more bullish. This is very good. This lower range is where we did end up descending a little bit to, but you could see right here on the last, trading day, we were wanting to break out of resistance and we looked pretty bullish. We looked really good. Now, we do have this gap right here. I do want to warn you guys about that. There was another gap that formed, but I'm not sure it's going to fill that quickly. So what I think is going to happen is going into Monday, I think we're going to run up a little bit and get rejected at the $23 range. But however, maybe for Tuesday or Wednesday or the later days of the week, we are going to fill this gap, which is going to take us to 21 bucks, which is not bad, right? It's only, I don't know, a dollar drop compared to where we are. Then later, we're going to run right back up and continue to soar and test $24 just like this, right? So for Monday, and I was talking about the whole week, but for Monday, I think we're going to see a repeat of what we saw on Friday. We're going to drop just slightly. And it is very possible for us to fill the gap first on that day, then continue to run up. Although I don't really see that happening. It looks more like we just want to keep going and going and going and start running up. So, what I think could happen is if we do drop a little bit, we might drop a little bit. We may fill the gap. I just don't know about that. But then later on Monday, I see us trading in this range between the 22 and 23.87 range. And I do see us trading sideways in this range going into Monday. Then I see us dropping maybe around 22.5 to 23 in that range and closing right there. I do see us being a little bit more green for Monday. And I do think things are looking a little bit better. Now, in the later days of the week, it is possible for us to pull back a little bit because of what's happening with the whole market, given what's happening with oil as the price of energy just goes up and up and up. Not great for the stock market, but like I said before, it's just a short term thing. It's temporary. For the long term, I'm still very bullish. I'm very excited and I can't wait for what the future holds. With that said and done, let me just look at a couple technical indicators real quick. You could see right here, we had that big run up. We got that flip from the MACD and the 9-day moving average, causing this drop. Now we're starting to ascend just slowly. We didn't break past 22. We almost did. And we look like we really want to just stay above that. We're looking pretty good right now. For the long term, I do see this thing continuing to run and I do see it soaring past $24 a share, as I do think that a lot of this money is being reallocated to these small to mid caps. And I see this helping NIO as FOMO and volume start to return. Anyways, it's looking pretty darn good. I'm going to be a little bit more bullish going into Monday. Do expect a slight drop before we start running up in this range. That's what I think is going to happen on Monday. And for the later days, we could end up dropping a little bit because of what's happening for the market. But overall, I do see us continuing to make a recovery, then running right back up to the upside for many weeks to come. I'm very bullish. I'm very excited. I am quite bullish for the short term and even more bullish for the long term because I see the potential in this company. Anyways, thank you for listening, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.